So this harness has a handle, so it's actually a really good indicator on if you've put the harness on wrong, because the handle should actually be on the back of the dog. So we've got our front clip here. Really, really important to remember this is at the front of your dog's chest. This should be in between their shoulder blades. So how I'm going to dress Vera is I'm going to unclip my harness. I'm going to grab a treat out to ensure that's a positive experience, her getting her harness on, and I'm going to lure her through. Put her head through, my handle's on the back, Vera. And then underneath, I just simply strap that under behind the front legs of my dog. So when your handle is at the back, you've got your clip at the front, that's how you know your harness is on correctly. So our harnesses are designed for a push-pull method. So pretty much we don't want our harnesses slipping and sliding around and being too easy to adjust, because it means that the dog's adjusted size is going to change if they're being walked or if anything comes in contact with the adjuster. So we want to make sure when we are adjusting, we find our strap. It's not supposed to move if you're trying to slide it. So don't try and slide the adjuster. We want to make sure that we are pushing right through like that, and then you pull through the other side. That is how our harnesses are adjusted. So sliding is not the way to go. If your equipment is sliding, then you can contact us for more information. So we want to make sure that it's not too tight on our dogs, which is really important, because if it is too tight, it's going to be uncomfortable. The dog's not going to actually want to be in the harness. So a simple 2 to 3 finger check on your strap is really, really important. So sliding 2 to 3 fingers to make sure that it's not too tight on your dog. If you can fit your whole hand under there, then that's telling me it's probably too loose. The harness needs to be adjusted, otherwise it will not do its purpose and it won't be safe for your dog. Same with under and behind their front legs, really important to do the same check. If it is loose, it's time to adjust our harness. So your leash pretty much gets a straight attachment to our front clip harness right on the chest plate here. Simply attach your lead there and you're ready to go. So if your harness is actually adjusted incorrectly, for example being too tight, your dog might not want to move in that harness. So that's where it's really, really important to make sure that your harness is always adjusted correctly. Also, another sign that your dog's not used to or comfortable with your harness, it could be when they're looking at chewing on their harness. Now these are not chew proof. No equipment is chew proof. We should be making sure that our dogs are in their harnesses under supervision at all times. If you are not working your dog or walking your dog in his harness, he should have his harness taken off, especially if he's a young dog or he's prone to be getting bored and looking for things to do. Some good tips, if you do want to say go to coffee with your dog and have him lying down in his harness, could be simple as he's got his harness on, you're there to supervise and you're giving him some enrichment or some other reinforcement for not chewing on his harness.